Well, welcome back to AM Kentucky. Kelly Reagan, realtor. She's a realtor in town, and she's here to talk about preparing for you or a loved one, before they pass. And it's just some really great information on this informational evening that you have coming up about all things that people need to know to be prepared, because it's not just, did I say welcome? Welcome, first of all, because we've had some passings in our family recently, and this is good to know, going forward, just be prepared. And so you have a seminar coming up. It's a probate seminar. And tell me a little bit about that.
Well, it is. And it really applies to everyone that has kids, that have grandparents, have aunts and uncles. It doesn't matter what age you are, we need to prepare. We do have and are seeing a lot of people pass, whether it's by accident or just as we age. And this seminar addresses those issues before, during, and after a loved one passes with the people that are on the panel. Okay,
so that's great that you have people, different people speaking. And will there be a question and answer session? All right, and now you're a realtor with Keller Williams here in Bowling Green.
Yes,
and how is Keller Williams tied to this, or is it just a place where you all are holding the seminar?
I've been an agent for 12 years, and KW is always one to want to give back to the community, and that's kind of what I've thought about. And I want to give back to the community and instruct them on the informational steps as we pass through life, because there's certain things that involve real estate with everything we do in life. And so that's just kind of what
makes sense, doesn't
makes
it?
sense.
Well, what's one thing that people are surprised by, at these type of seminars? Something that they learn like, wow, I would have never thought about that.
I think the biggest thing is we don't realize that we need to have a will. We don't realize what accounts need to be titled before something happens, and then at the process when that happens, and then afterwards. And then, of course, it involves the moving of the person's belongings before and when it happens and after it happens. And the same way with funeral arrangements. Obviously, we all don't want to think about that, but there's going to be some alternatives that Kevin Kirby with J.C. Kirby will pass along that are free, that we can do today, that people aren't aware of, that they offer as a service.
Okay, and Mr. Kirby will be there, will be one of the speakers, right?
Yes, he will be, along with Neil Clayton with Fireman Moving Company, and Valerie Antle with Bank of Edmonson County, and Stephanie McGee-Shacklett, who is a probate attorney in Warren County.
Wow, so you really have planned a great night, of information, probate seminar that is coming up. What's something you want people to take away?
Well, and I'm also going to have a small takeaway of some of the things that these people want to relay to the public, period. And I want them to learn how to be more prepared, because when someone passes, whether it's a child, a spouse, aunt, uncle, grandparents, it's traumatic enough. But if you've got things in place, or if they had things in place and they know how to get things prepared, then it makes it so much easier to deal with that process when it happens.
Okay, right. And that goes along with something I was going to ask. I remembered, but you answered it right there. So perfect. That is going to be, when is this taking place? This is February 20th.
This is February 20th at 6 o'clock. That's a week from this Thursday at the KW offices at 1550 Weston Street, which we are behind Bowling Green High School.
Okay, perfect.
So people can RSVP, because we do need to have kind of a head count, and we are going to have some appetizers and Cokes and waters.
All right, and you might have just said it, but is it free, or is there
a
free?
Fee?
Okay,
it is completely
great.
Free. So we just want to give back to the community, and that's part of giving back is informing them on what they need to do with something that occurs inevitably for all of us.
Something you'll probably be surprised that you didn't know you needed to know. Well, thank you so much for joining us today.
Well, you're welcome. Thank you.
And make sure you show up February 20th, 6 p.m. at Keller Williams offices. And for more information and reservations, call 784-6786. We'll be right back.